When I saw your face, I knew it was.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
You said to me you told her that you were gonna pursue things with me.
Well, I don't feel Izzy that way. I never.
I'm actually shook right now.
Hey, we're Jaz and Nathan from Too Hot to Handle.
We're Izzy and Georgia.
And we're doing a watch-along with Cosmo.
I'm so excited.
Spill the tea. Spill the tea. I'm ready.
What is in this box? Are you joking?
Oh my gosh.
Oh
is
my
quality.
gosh. That is when we first found out we were on Too Hot to Handle and what Lana is.
When Lana came out, I was honestly gobsmacked. We literally had like all the producers and everything had Pleasure Island on the backs of their tops, everything. Like there was no way it could have been Too Hot to Handle.
I was so confused. I was like, why are we four guys carrying a lava lamp?
The only thing that I was kind of like thinking maybe it could be the show is when on the first night at the party, when we saw the cups were the same as season 1's cups. And I was like, oh, that's so weird. I know those cups.
It was so nuts. Like, I had no idea.
When I saw your face, I knew it was a big race to kiss you. You look so stunning in that dress too.
Hey.
Trying to make my balls blue?
That was the best moment of my life.
Never seen
was
that
my
before.
favorite. I told you about it, but you've never seen it. That is the best moment on the whole season for me. He's the best person on earth. He's so unique. It was like a serious moment for him, and I'm trying really hard to be serious. But then the balls blue part, I was like, I can't be serious right now.
Oh, there's more. That was only the beginning.
Oh.
I kissed Izzy yesterday.
Crazy.
Your name's Truth.
I didn't lie about it. I just didn't say nothing.
You said to me you told her that you were gonna pursue things with me.
Well, I don't feel Izzy that way. I never did this with her.
Yeah.
So it's like...
That's good to know like, where your head's at with that.
Oh my God.
Do you know what? Truth is not truthful right now.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
That's like when the triangle, I guess, started, and I found out like Izzy and Truth like shared a kiss or whatever. That's funny that they had a flashback to our first little workshop.
Do you know what? I've never seen that, and I heard it from Jaz that there was stuff going on, but I've never seen it in the flesh, and I'm actually shook right now.
I think it's comical, but I probably laugh at everything. It's probably really not funny, but I think we look great, and that's a good thing. And yeah, everything works out in the end. So
Obviously, I am interested in you, so moving forward, I just think we just need to be a little more open and honest in the moment with things.
Me, I just like, I do want a bit of space. I'm just happy with things, but I just don't want you to have an expectation here and me to be delivering here. You know what I mean?
That was the moment when I was trying to tell Steph, I think we should just take it a bit slower. I don't know, it was just going a bit fast for me, and I'm a slow paced kind of person.
How many times have you said that to a boy, Georgia?
Shut up, Izzy.
All the other couples look like they're having the best time ever, and like I really want to get messy. I want to get like, you know how when toddlers they color, they go like outside the lines? Paint me, get crazy with it. Like, what's going on?
I'm like,
I have to be on point and cute at all times, and paint in my face is not gonna work.
I'm gonna say, I don't think Jaz is enjoying the workshop.
I'm not a messy person. Like, I'm a Virgo.
But you got to go in there with an open mind, and then you'll receive what you need to. So.
So I feel like.
Uh-oh.
I just hope the date is shit. I hope the wine spills.
No way you said that. We have a newcomer, you know, Brianna's sweet girl. Nobody really knows her off the bat. And, you know, she gets a chance to have a date. And me thinking somebody else will be in line because she clearly knows I'm preoccupied. Nonetheless, she says, sorry, Nathan. I go, excuse me? It was more like, if I say no, this is embarrassing. But also, you know, if somebody wants to like take you out, you know, it's a nice thing. So I was a gentleman in accepting. I'll leave it for the viewers to think whether that was, you know, out of order or not. But as a gentleman, I was like, listen, I'll go on dinner with you, but you know, nothing more than the mains. No sweet stuff. Yeah.
Obviously, like yesterday was a big day for me, Nathan, and you. Like it was just like.
A lot going on.
Yeah, a lot going on. Like, you know, a girl's gotta do what she's gotta do, right? But you could see how it could, like, you know, rub me the wrong way, right?
Yeah.
Brianna had come in, massive bombshell, by the way, unreal, and taken Nathan on a date. Do you know what? It hit the fan.
Yeah, it really stirred the pot. Like, Holly,
the dynamic
so worried.
changed.
Brianna's such a lovely girl. It was such a difficult situation to be in because it's like, you know, you've known one from the start and one's come in, she's just doing what we were all doing. And it's like so difficult, you know.
Izzy, is there anything you want to say to your yoni?
To it?
Yes.
Why not try it out? We'll see what happens. You're sexy. Woo!
That was the workshop that made me so like nervous and uncomfortable.
Do you know what? I honestly think that was the best workshop we did because I feel like there was I think it was just after Brianna had taken Nathan on a date, so there was some tension between the group. And then this literally just brought us all together. There was no boundaries. When you're doing workshops, I feel like you just forget like anything. Like you forget the camera's there, you forget everything. You just kind of zone into that situation. And because it was all the girls and we hadn't been together like that before, we all just kind of connected. It was actually really lovely.
I want you just to put your hand, left hand around your penis. Your sacred joke.
You can't be serious.
Take a deep breath into the bottom of your testicles, but at the end, don't smile.
I've never, ever done anything like that in my entire life. It was so intense. We went through the steps. We went emotionally through it, physically through it. It was a couple of days. Yeah, it was hectic. It was hectic.
Oh,
it was hectic.
gosh, that's intense.
No. And also, it was just me, right? So I had obviously left the retreat. I'd gone on to my own location, and it was just Brendan and I for, you know, hours and hours and hours and hours through the day, through the night, through the morning, constantly chatting. Yeah, I would definitely say that was a genuine moment. Yeah.
And I've kind of come to like the realization that I see this as a really good friendship. And I just like, I don't want you to, you know, be misled or anything.
I want her to be happy. I think she's amazing. And whoever gets her one day.
My heart, that has pulled at my heartstrings.
That was the hardest moment of me in the retreat, telling Harry how I felt. I usually go for people that are very opposite to me. So I just think for me, it wasn't taking it to that next level that I wanted, like something different. And it was just so hard to do that because I really, really love Harry. Like he's amazing.
I was so proud of you because you actually told him how you felt. And that's how you grew in the retreat. Because at the beginning, you kind of would just play it along. No, like you did. You played it along just because it was easier. Whereas towards the end, you were like, no, I'm going to say how I honestly feel. And I was literally so proud of you. And like, although it hurt you and you were so upset, I think it was the best thing you could have done.
You're so right. That was like the biggest growth I made, I think, in the whole retreat.
Thanks for watching, guys. Season 3 is on Netflix. Tune in.